Yo, so sex workers versus one secret virgin. Let's see who's the odd one out.
Sharing their dilemmas on camera. Click on the link in the description below and share your dilemma.
I have that too.
Let me just grab it up by the I don't know if this is kid friendly.
We brought together 7 sex workers.
I'm a sex worker.
I'm a sex worker.
I'm a sex worker. I'm a sex worker.
I'm a sex worker.
I'm a sex worker.
And I'm a sex worker.
One of them is a virgin. If the group discovers who the liar is, they'll split
We all know Kazumi is not a virgin. She's like legitimately, she's out
a
there.
cash prize. If the liar survives, they win the entire prize.
Okay.
Who is the odd one out?
Okay. Let's
Everyone
go.
get naked. What will that tell you about me? I guess who's more comfortable.
What platforms do you guys use?
I do porn on my OnlyFans. I do OnlyFans.
Yeah, OnlyFans, just for fans, and I do in-person work as well.
Okay. I actually don't use a platform. I'm just.
I'm sorry, but Stevie, yeah, it sounds like you just, before talking, you just inhaled a bunch of helium every single time. Boy, what's going
A
on?
stripper and a sugar baby.
Like she said she didn't have an OnlyFans. Like I feel like every sex worker that I've known at least like uses OnlyFans in some regard. Just OnlyFans, yeah.
I was a sugar baby for a brief period, but since the pandemic, OnlyFans was like popular, so I hopped on the wave. What's your guys' favorite part about sex work?
Money.
The only good part. I mean, I'm pretty promiscuous in my real life, so I feel like I'm just doing exactly what I would be doing anyway.
We know.
I
We
feel like I
know.
was sexual like in the past, but after like working in the sex industry, I've become less. I feel like your boundaries have to be so important.
Even on OnlyFans, like even through online, like having that relationship that's
What
like.
do you do on your OnlyFans?
I used to do like girl, but I've kind of transitioned into like a softer core because I'm actually on my way out. I'm retiring this year because I'm getting married. Not that, I mean, you can be married and do it. The comment about
That's hilarious.
like, getting married kind of made no sense to me. So when I get married, I'm gonna still hold a out.
I wanted
We
to think
know.
of, like something only people like with an OnlyFans would know. What happens when you block someone?
You can choose whether or not they still have access. No, when they're blocked, they're gone. I should shut up.
Followers vote 26%.
As a sex worker, everyone kind of has a look. He was the only one that didn't have like a specific look.
Lavender.
He was shuffling
Farrell.
his feet. I was shuffling my feet because I'm anxious, but I was like,
Jay.
He just wasn't giving me a sex worker vibe.
Ashley. Jay. Okay.
I didn't suspect Jay at all because like, look at that guy. He obviously
Yeah, I was kind of surprised, but I guess I was pretty quiet. I didn't really say too much, so.
Currently, I do like different like themes and stuff like that 'cause I like to dress up. So this is a cow outfit, one of my favorites. And then I have these sequin shorts that I wear like to start off with, but they don't stay on for long.
This is
brought
crazy.
up the cow costume. I was like, what is he gonna do in the cow costume? Like, does he move or himself off in it? Or like, what are you actually doing in that costume?
So I brought my favorite pair of stripper heels. I love wearing white heels at work because there's like the blue lights and everything, so they just like glow different. Yeah.
Okay, I brought my Trans Erotica Award. I was the best trans man performer.
How much did that cost to get
Oh.
commissioned on Etsy?
Good shit.
Right, I did that just for that.
I have that too. Let me just grab it up by the. But this is pretty. I don't know if this is kid friendly. I don't know if it's that much better, honestly, but like way worse. It's a speculum. I do a lot of like kink play. I kind of have like the
Hey,
OnlyFans
yo.
like grab bag. This is like my browser's bag. This is a lube shooter. This is my first ever like, 'cause I'm Asian, la la la. This is my first ever like outfit that I like wore. This is a ring light, the necessities. This is a Pornhub slipper because you need to be cozy. And this is like, you know, like what I wear on a Saturday night for fun. Yeah, obvious.
I brought my birth control. because I was like, I'm obviously not a virgin.
She brought birth control, and I was like, anybody could have birth control. I had birth control when I was like 14.
That's
so
true.
I don't know if that like convinced me.
The birth control is like the one thing you can't be
I
like,
took birth
have
control
sex.
for my acne.
You could have menstrual issues
Now that
and use it
I'm
for
a
that.
doctor, I have a speculum. Yeah, there's a lot of like health.
I didn't really think about that.
How did I get started?
I actually didn't get started in the best way. I was like kind of groomed into it. I was 17 when I started doing full service sex work. I was a homeless youth, and that was pretty much the only way that I could make money enough to like support myself. And then
that's sad.
obviously that was dangerous. And so yeah, then I started to do it on the OnlyFans, and then I got addicted to fast money.
Yeah, I was kind of surrounded by other sex workers and was trying to start a freelance writing career that was not going very well. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna try to make a little coin on the side. And then I started picking up some studio work and started making my own stuff. And yeah, that's how I got started.
Okay.
And now I do that instead.
Jeannie. Yeah, I think Jeannie's gonna get eliminated. Terrell, Jeannie, Ashley.
There's a three-way tie.
Oh.
The tie is between Ashley, Ginny, and Terrell. You guys are gonna have 30 seconds. State your case.
I'm 0.2 on OnlyFans. I make over 6 figures. I do it only for the money. I hate men. I literally think I'm becoming more
What did I
attracted
do?
to women because of my job.
So I got started stripping when I was 19. I saw an ad on Instagram that they were looking for people, and I was like, oh, yeah. And I had been a competitive dancer my whole life, so it was like, made sense to do it. And then I started working at a different club, and then at that club, I met my sugar daddy, who I've had for like almost 4 years now.
Yeah, I started when I was like, 21. I was actually working at a sex club in DC. I was a receptionist, and the guy would come all the time, and he would ask me things like, when you can come in and sleep with me, and then I was just like, you got some money? So I started with that, but I really do want to get the money so I can get my production company started and have a great gay sex show.
I'm choosing Terrell. It's Terrell. I'm calling it. You know what?
I love you, though.
I do want to
I'll
watch
watch
your
your
show.
gay sex
Yes.
show. Bye.
I was like, why would y'all think I'm a virgin? Like, do I look like a virgin?
I just wanted to like go back to the previous conversation because we don't have a lot of representation as sex workers. So I try to stray away from saying things like fast money or easy money because a lot of the times people will be like, oh, see, like they just woke up and they just made money. And it's really hard.
It's like irritating when people are like, oh, I should just do an OnlyFans so I can make hella money too. Like, it's not that easy.
It's definitely a grind, but I think that it is different in a way that like, I don't know, I was able in my first month to make $25,000, which like is just like not a normal.
It's such a small percentage of people who are gonna make that easy money.
Okay.
Even me, as a trans man, I don't make a ton.
I'm calling it. Virgin is Jeannie. I hope.
Of money compared to what other people do, but
We do sacrifices and we put ourselves in compromising positions sometimes, and that's why we make a lot of money, especially because the social stigma makes
There's a
it
lot of
dangerous.
risk. Totally, thank you.
for sure.
Okay, okay.
When did everyone lose their virginity?
Okay, so I hope my mom isn't watching this. But I was 13, and I was, right? It was so young. I was dating this guy for a few months, and we decided to have sex. It was with a banana-flavored condom, like in his like dirty bed, like
Was
rushed
he also
before.
13?
He was also 13.
Okay.
Banana condom makes more sense. I think
Interesting.
virginity is actually a construct. I think that virginity was created by men who think that a penis can change the chemistry of a woman's body. But I lost my virginity at 16 and I had blood streaming. It's a horror story.
Oh my lord.
I wouldn't say I was like super religious growing up, but I kind of had like some reservations about penis and vagina sex for a while. So in high school, I did the poop hole loophole, so I didn't go to hell.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
that's kind of sexy.
I grew up super religiously too. I was actually a Jehovah's Witness, and I was gonna save myself until marriage. I can't even begin to imagine that now. But I was 17. Like it like happened enough to say that I lost my virginity, but I wouldn't say like I had sex. You know what I mean?
It has to be Ginny.
happened, but-
What?
Okay, wait. I have a question. Is water a good lube?
No.
Water?
I mean, spit, like water-based lube, yes.
Water-based lube,
Yeah,
yes, please.
I was just looking for the virgin.
Oh,
shower sex. I've like had so much awful sex in a jacuzzi. It's the worst.
It's giving UTI.
Yeah, it's giving UTI. It's giving uncomfy. It's giving like, why is this so wet and dry at the same time?
She was
Ashley.
really timid, and again with the OnlyFans thing.
Ashley.
I heard
Jeannie.
Jehovah's Witness and my ears perked up.
Ashley. Ginny. Oh, snap. Take a lap, Ashley.
Raise your hand if you think the mole is still in the box and would like to continue the game.
Ginny was just the last person that I had the little tiniest
Calling
bit
it.
of suspicion about.
Yeah,
So
dude.
starting now, for
Something
every
about
time
her
you
is
vote
not true.
someone out who is not the mole, the total prize money is going to be reduced.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh wait.
what do your parents think?
My dad kind of. I have a really like weird relationship with both my parents. My mom
Hesitation.
doesn't know, but I feel like she knows. My dad doesn't know, but I feel like he knows. I live with my dad, so he's like probably wondering like why I have so much free time.
And is
my
he
way.
Jehovah's Witness still?
No, my dad was never. My mom was, and I used to live with her, and then I moved out.
Yeah, I'm not super close with my family. I'm totally proud of the work that I do. I'll tell anybody. I'll tell anybody
Good
all
for
day
you.
long, but I'm not close with my family, so it's just not the kind of information I feel safe sharing with them. I don't think that they
I
would
respect that.
support it necessarily.
Like, it's not necessarily the work itself, especially since I'm an online sex worker, that's dangerous. It's more like the social stigma from people who, want to commit violence because I choose what I do. But it's like my actual day-to-day, like I love my customers, I love men, ooh, controversial, but like I love guys and I like making them feel good. My supporters, like I really
Good for you.
appreciate them, but it's
We
sex
know.
work can be dangerous because of the way people perceive us.
The fact that she said she'd been a Jehovah's Witness, it was just a possibility that maybe she was a virgin.
I'm putting on my LA Noir hat and I'm saying it's Ginny. Jeannie. She's just though like giving me the vibe like, oh, I still live with my dad and I'm doing all this like, and then I feel like it's Ginny. It has to be her. I'm gonna be pissed.
I was kind of
Kazumi?
listening to like the marker, and I could
kidding me?
hear that everyone wrote my name down, so that I just wrote Kazumi down.
Sorry.
You're beautiful.
It has to be her.
Raise your hand if you think the mole is still in the box and you would like to continue the game. So if the
Oh
lights
my
turn
God.
green, that means you voted the mole out and you all win. However, if the lights turn red, that means the mole is still in the box and you lose.
Okay. All right.
I was pretty confident that, a couple of hookers could sniff out who the virgin was.
A couple
Will the mole
hookers.
reveal themselves in 3, 2,
It has to be Ginny.
reveal?
Son of a.
Are you still gonna have a gay show?
No, it was all a lie. It was all a lie. It was all a lie.
That's hilarious.
Halloween costume, huh?
Yeah, it was a Halloween costume.
knew it.
Yeah, it was a Halloween costume.
Can we ask why you're a virgin? Is it like a choice?
No, it's
that's
not
rude.
anything. I'm not waiting till like marriage or anything like that. I'm just like really, I don't know, like I wasn't introduced to sex like at all really, like until like college. But yeah, not till marriage or anything, just when I meet the right guy. So if he's watching, call me.
To be a sex
That's a
worker
wild-
means being a
that's a
small
wild
business
dude.
owner. It means being a content creator and an entrepreneur. I sell a product just like many other people do. It just happens to be that my product is sex and my body.
I did
Good on you.
misspeak when I said that it was fast money. I think it is like a ridiculous amount of money, very, very fast, but it's definitely at the cost of other things. I don't want to go too deep, but I think that there's like a deep sadness. Like not all of us are like so happy to be sex workers. It was sort of a necessity to bring me out of like a pretty bad place.
There's a million other girls who are just as hot, horny, and ready to do it as me, and they're not making the same amount of money as me because they're not doing what
We
I'm
know.
doing. Why can't sluts change the world? That's a stack.
That's a stat.
I'm only left wondering like, how is Ginny's dad cool with her doing her thing that's like in the house? Whatever. Not my household, but I'm still curious why.